start piling up in the next
2 minutes.
Within the next 2 minutes, the room will be filled. That's the way it goes.
Okay.
Did you sleep okay when you go last night?
Yeah, that's good.
Keeping me up, I had to go to the bathroom a few times. Sometimes with these strange places, my nerves become like this and makes me go to the bathroom.
So, that's fine.
I just thought I'd be very used to it. If you ever let me go, so
I thought it was very, whenever that be.
yeah. Okay.
I can see it too. Okay. Alright. I love you too. I'll see you later. And I'll see you too, Thank you, man.
Yeah. Hey, teacher lady, how you doing? I see you in the room. Thanks for the thumbs up. You guys give a thumbs up on your way in. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was me saying goodnight to my lover. He came over for just a couple of minutes. I guess to set eyes on me. Say hello, get a kiss and a squeeze. Can y'all hear me okay? Hit that like button. Hey, Stacy. Hit that like button for me on your way in. It's glad to meet you again, too. Hey, CD. Y'all doing okay? CD, I never did find out what happened with your exam. How did it go? Just charging my crystals and clearing the energy here. I'm glad to know you're good. Hey, Hariam. CD, did you want to still moderate tonight, or did you just want to come in the room and enjoy yourself? I did hear back from Roa. Hey, Adam, she wasn't able to make it last week. And I was kind of concerned and hoping everything was okay, but everything was okay. So I'm glad, and not sure she's going to make it tonight. Hey, Giuseppe. Okay, you're still preparing for your exam. Okay. All right. Hey, Kiki, how are you? I want to say thank you so much. I did get your donation. It came at the right time. It was such a blessing. You say your internet is a little slow today. That's okay. If you're up for moderating, I'd love to have you do so. Hello, Mikey. All right. I don't use Telegram, no. You guys hit that like button on your way in. That like and subscribe, okay? Thank you, CD. You're already doing a great job. Yes, I appreciate it so much. I appreciate it so much, Miss Kiki. All right, just infusing new energy into the cards, you guys. You know, I always love to infuse the cards with love, truth, and authenticity. These are the 3 highest vibrations, I believe. Love being the highest emotional vibration. Truth being the highest spiritual vibration, and authenticity being the highest mental vibration, okay? So I always infuse the cards with those so we can get a reading that's more accurate and true to your highest timeline or your higher self. Okay. So, all right. I got 15 people in the room and 4 likes. You guys be kind, okay? And go ahead. Hello, Adam. You guys go ahead and hit that like button on your way in for me, okay? Hit that like button. And put a little bit more light on here. If I can reach it. All right. Can't say you just saying hi. Okay, thank you, Miss Kiki, for coming by to say hi. Hey, William, you guys hit that like button on your way in. Hey, Tech on Wheels. Nice to see you. What do you need to do to get a reading? Well, you can, it seems like, well, you just asked for one. If that's what you want, we can go ahead and put your name on the list. I'm going to get started reading here in a minute. I'm just trying to get settled into the energies that are coming into the room. But we can make you the first on the list, Tech on Wheels, unless I missed someone else who asked for one. Can't say that I did. But you guys hit that like button for me. William, can I ask you a question? If you believe that this is dark magic and evil, why are you here? Because I don't hang out in places where something goes against my beliefs, my values, and my morals. So rather than just scrolling and going on about your life and your business, why would you be here where you believe something is evil unless you too yourself are evil? Can you answer that question for me? All right. Teacher, you want to be on the list too? All right, Tech on Wheels, you're open to it. Well, Tech, that question was for William. He's in here saying that this is evil, and I get people coming in here calling this demonic and evil all the time. Hello, live life, live life, live life, live life. You guys hit that like button, please. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes by 10 minutes, okay? Hey, Jitu. I hope you're doing well also. Okay, you guys hit that like. I know that's right, Tech on Wheels. When you've seen true evil, you don't call stuff like this evil. And if they think it's evil, I just go on about your business. That's what I want to know. Why are you here? Shoot. Okay. All right, so Tech on Wheels, I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. So what I usually do is I use some sage to clear the energy before and after every reading. And I also take time to reset the cards or reshuffle the cards thoroughly after each reading as well. These cards have already been set up for the first reading. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and light this sage to clear any negative energy out. Okay. All right, and then I'm going to ask you to take a couple of deep breaths so we can clear out your specific energy. And I'm going to breathe also. That way our energies can connect and I can give you a more accurate reading, okay? All right, Tech on Wheels. Did you have a specific question you wanted to ask? Is there something that's most pressing on your mind this evening, Tech on Wheels? Hey, Mina. Hey, Osama. Yes, Mother's Day was nice. I hope you have a happy Mother's Day, too. Hey, Satya. Hey, Sophianne. Yes, let's make the limit 5 for now, CD. Let's make the limits 5. Sai Kumar, I've answered that question before. Okay. Hello, Patricia. Yes, it's free. I'm just doing short, quick readings right now for free. However, if anyone who wants a more lengthy reading, you can find the description you can find the link for that in my subscription box, description box. Wow, I'm tongue-tied right now. All right. Jittu, no, I'm not on your reading right now. I'm waiting on Tech on Wheels. We're going to do their reading first, and then I will take your question for your reading when it's your turn, okay? All right. So Tech on Wheels. Okay, glad you understand. Thank you, Jittu, for understanding. All right, so waiting on Tech on Wheels. See if they had a specific question. I don't know if nothing in particular. Okay, so you just want a general reading. Okay, Live Life, I have not done a reading for Aquarius. I typically don't do zodiac readings unless they are requested by, a certain number of people. And if I have time in between the personal readings. Okay. Okay. You guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. All right, Tech on Wheels, we are doing can you tell me what your pronouns are? Do you go by he, him, she, her, them, they, or other? I don't know what other would be, but just never know these days. Hey, Easy to Smile, good to see you. Wow. So I will be asking for feedback during your reading, Tech on Wheels, okay? I figured you were a he, but I don't like to presume or assume, okay? It looks like you ran into some trouble with a lover. There was major disharmony. It affected your self-love, threw you out of balance. And there was just a lot of conflict. It looks like maybe even fear of commitment here. And then comes the King of Pentacles reverse. I'm seeing that this possibly even affected your money, okay, in a lot of ways. There was some material loss here. And then the Fool card comes in to show that there was possibly even some recklessness. And all of this was surrounded by some bad choices, okay? Caused you to do some holding back and hesitating. Because you're a person who's been used to seeing the fruits of your labor, okay? And then having your nine of your cups full, which is wish fulfillment and emotional stability. But the financial loss rocked you, okay? Tell me if I'm on the right track here. It's kind of like it sent you into sort of like a dealing with a lack mindset or some sort of, just sense of loss, okay, and financial worry. It put you out of alignment with your personal goals. You started playing life safe and just really stopped planning for the future. This could be present or this could be past, but let me know if this is on track for you. Okay. Hello, Vanessa. Thank you for the subscription. I'm actually doing a list right now. I think the list is closed. If we have time, I'll open it back up. Okay. You guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I have 38 people in the room and 9 likes. Please be kind, okay? Yeah, so here's the Ace of Swords reversed as well. This also is affecting your judgment, like very cloudy judgment, a lot of confusion and inner chaos, right? They're trying to rethink your idea of life and love at this point, okay? Satya, I'm already doing a reading. Hello, Felicia. Tech, are you still here? Give me some feedback. Let me know if I'm on the right track. I don't presume to know everything. I actually like to have feedback from you, because if this isn't accurate, or if it's not resonating with you, then I'm possibly not tapping into the right energy here, okay? But yeah, here we go again with this, wow. This Eight of Cups and then the Knight of Pentacles reversed. This is a lot of disappointment. This is a lot of like escapism and withdrawal, you know, boredom, feeling stuck, and working without reward. This is opposite of what you normally like. It doesn't resonate. Okay, so it's possibly somebody else in the room that's pulling this energy. That's why I kept asking. I don't usually ask. I usually like already know. But this is why I always try to tell people, if I'm doing a reading for somebody else, please, working without reward, what? FID, I don't know what that means. If I'm doing a reading for somebody else, please just chill and, you know, just wait your turn, or understand that I can't do everybody. So if you just keep throwing stuff in the comments, give me a reading, it pulls from the energy that I'm trying to direct. Okay. So Tech, what was that comment, working without reward? Okay, the working without reward resonated. Okay. So this was possibly a turn of events that caused a lack of self-love here. Okay. Yeah, because now comes in the Five of Cups reverse, saying that there's acceptance and moving forward and finding peace. So there was not an event that happened that really affected you and kind of hit your financial situation. Hey, Lisa. CD, I'm going to ask you to, not financial. Okay. Okay, so when we have pentacle energy, most of the time it does mean financial. But this can just be a simple way of being, like in the 3D, like your natural world, things have been affected. Things around you that are normally on point, on key, they get knocked out of whack. So it may not be monetary, but it's those things in your life that make you feel grounded, safe, and okay. Okay? Which is why you have Nine of Pentacle energy and Nine of Cups energy. Okay? So those are feelings of contentment and gratitude and self-sufficiency, right? But there's something in the mix that's affecting, and it's so much pentacle energy here. Knight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles reversed here, along with Cups. You are a person who is meant to have, quote unquote, it all in the 3D. You're meant to have finances and love. Okay. Satya, Satyi. I'm going to ask you to chill, just relax for a little bit until I get to your reading, okay? This reading is for techno. Oh, I'm sorry, for tech. Okay? So just relax and calm down, because you're pulling on that energy. I'm really trying to hone in on him. Hello, Roman. I'm really trying to hone in on him and give him an accurate reading. Okay? Thank you. All right. But Yeah, there's definitely something in your 3D world that was thrown off. And if it wasn't by a lover, it was something that affected your personal values, okay? Something that really hit home. Possibly some bad choices of some kind, okay? So it really affected your world. All right? So, Tech, give me some feedback there so we can continue your reading. I'm really trying to hone in because I want you to get an accurate reading. You guys hit that like and subscribe. I have 43 people in the room and only 14 likes. Please be kind and respectful, okay? Hit that like button for me. Let's see if we can get to 30 likes by 30 minutes, okay? Okay, you were able to turn it around. Gosh. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what this Five of Cups is saying, that there is acceptance and moving on and finding peace, okay? And then we have the Death card in reverse showing that there is personal transformation, which is good. Hey, Mr. Mystery Man. Hey, Megan. I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys. I'm trying to hone in on this reading and make sure that they get an accurate reading. Okay? Have you been dealing with any loneliness lately? Tech on wheels. From time to time, okay. Here's a Page of Swords reversed energy that's dropped in here. This is kind of new. Give me more on this Page of Swords reversed energy here. Okay, so it looks like you're actually trying to build something. You're trying to create something very meaningful here. And it's like you're trying to work in a collaborative group effort. But there's Page of Swords energy in that group. There's somebody who's all talk, very hasty, takes a lot of haphazard action, okay? There's a breakdown in communication and conflict with this person. Do you know who I'm talking about? Yeah, it's like you're trying to choose the lesser of two evils, like trying to really figure out the best decision and best way to handle them. Yeah, so here comes the Hangman to show that you have definitely taken some time to understand your view on things, that you gain new perspective and enlightenment. You see things a lot differently than before, which is why this Page of Swords energy here, whoever this person is, hey Janielle, whoever this person is, you don't really see them as a big threat. They're just causing confusion within the group. Okay? I'm still reading Tech on Wheels. You just keep... Tech, Can you tell me if I'm on the right track here? Because I may have to, CD, I'm really trying not to, but I may have to put that person on quiet for a while because I'm not used to this. They're really, really pulling, and I can't do as accurate a reading as I want to, and I never have this happen. So we're just gonna, it's hard to say you apologize. You don't have to apologize. I apologize because either I'm not managing the energy well, or just whoever that person is, they have broken through an area of the portal that they have broken through an area of the veil that they're not supposed to be in. Their energy is not pure. Yeah, I can't even get a card to jump. I'm sorry, Tech on Wheels. This literally has never happened. CD, I really hate to do it, but I'm gonna ask you to, man, this breaks my heart. But I'm gonna ask you to remove that person from the list and go ahead and put them in timeout, okay? Because that energy is very, very impure. It has literally pierced the veil, okay? And it's not that I don't get that they're a bad person. It's just the impatience is like borderline entitlement. And my spirit rejects that type of energy. Okay? I would like to try again, Tech on Wheels. I really would. All right. Okay. Okay, thank you, CD. I really hate this. I really hate doing that. No, you're not taking up anything. You're here for a reason. I always believe that. I don't believe, and then you were here very, very early in the first person, so it's definitely meant. All right. So we are going to try again. This time we're going to succeed. All right. You guys, the list is closed for now. CD, if you're able to find the next two people after deleting or removing those two folk, you can. I'm only doing 5 readings tonight, no more. I'm not going to keep adding to the list either. All right, Techno, take a couple another deep breaths for me. I don't know why I keep calling you Techno. There must be some dyslexia going on. Tech on wheels. Thank you, CD. All right. What do we got here? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is more like it. Knight of Swords energy right off the bat. Okay. Thank you. I can see clearly now the folks are gone. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. So, you have some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful energy here. It looks like in the midst of all this great energy you have is a big decision that you have to make. Okay, and you're weighing your options. You're kind of deadlocked, maybe kind of avoiding it, but I don't get that that's like truly the essence of it. I think it's just a big decision and you're taking your time because you have Knight of Swords energy, Page of Cups energy, Knight of Cups energy, and Page of Swords energy. This is someone who is highly, extremely thoughtful and creative, imaginative, ambitious, driven to succeed, okay? Someone who also is a fast thinker, all right? Action oriented, someone who defends their beliefs, very curious about life, okay? A dreamer, but not just a dreamer, someone who can act on those dreams. Also a lover boy at heart, okay? Just very charming and, have a sense of romance and imagination and always has great new ideas, okay? A thirst for knowledge, just a lot of mental energy and curiosity about life. Hi, Gina. Is that so? Tell me if I'm on the right track now, tech on wheels. All right. Hey, HD, good to see you, sweetie. I appreciate how all the comments you drop. It helps me out so much. It fuels me to keep doing those daily posts for you guys and for myself because everything I post helps me as well. Hey, Christina. You say you're blushing? Okay. Well, this is what the cards are saying, all right? You're just super creative, but also very mentally balanced, very just charming, okay? And possibly even look, and then on top of this, 6 of Pentacles energy, very giving, a very generous person, okay? And the universe does not mind giving to you. You're very gracious at receiving as well. I'm glad you appreciate those daily messages. All right. But here comes this Lover's card in reverse again. This card came out the first time. There's definitely somebody in your past or your present who is in the realm of a lover that there is conflict there. There is something that is not resolved. Yeah, because here comes the Eight of Swords. Okay. This person is actually in a self-imposed prison. They are dealing with some victim mentality, okay, and some negative thoughts about you and the relationship. Is there an unresolved relationship here? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Mary. Let me know, Tech. Because even if it's not, if it's not for you, it certainly is for them. And I can see why. Because all of this cup and sword energy, you're like a unicorn, okay? You're like the one who got away. Because here comes the Five of Wands with a lot of competition, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension, okay? Yeah. Well, honey. Whoever it is, you must have got them on block. Because they got the sour taste in their mouth. You are the one who got away. They are full of tension and strife within themselves. All right. Release. Yeah, with all this great cup and sword energy. And then it's all knight and page energy. It's not like emperor energy or king energy, which can be kind of, even though when it's upright, it's not bad energy, it's good energy, but it's kind of a little bit can be overbearing or a little bit like, controlling or something like that. But this is a youthful heart right here. This knight and page. And swords and cups all the way through. Just a very youthful heart. Someone just, yeah. Release. Whoever this person is, man, they are really, really stuck on you, which is why I can't get these cards to release. That song, I don't know why. Every now and then, yeah. Now here comes the Chariot reversed. A lot of opposition here. This person feels out of control, very aggressive, okay? They're really feeling like they can't get their life together. When is the last time you were in a relationship? Maybe this is someone who wants to spin the block here, who wants to try to come back, but they haven't found a way in because they see you thriving and happy. And they know they don't deserve. Yeah, they are having so much bad luck. Like 2 years ago. Yeah, whoever that is, they're having a lot of bad luck. You have someone that you confide in who has Queen of Swords energy, someone who kind of thinks a little bit like you, but she's very independent. She's very clear and direct in her communication. This could be like a co-worker, a sister, a longtime friend. Because I'm seeing that. Hey, Linda. Yeah, come to think of it, okay. Because I'm seeing that those two energies are dueling with each other. But this person is in a fight that she don't know she's in. The friend person, the person who is like really on your side, she's in a fight that she don't know she's in. This other girl is just really pushing against that connection energetically. I've been doing good, Linda. How are you? Hi, Diane. Yeah, her energy is coming through very strong. And this girl right here, even though she's super smart, she laughs a lot. She's very witty, okay? Has lots of like really good connective energy. She's able to really connect mentally with folks. She's very authentic. You think you know her? Yeah. But this other girl, is that true? Are they friends? Oh. Hold on. Let me get these. Which cards we want? Oh, these. Because, no, these ones. It's very possible that these two are friends. Clarify this card. Is there this, okay, so this girl right here, this Queen of Swords, the witty one, does she know somebody that you used to date? Oh, okay, I knew they knew each other. One of them is this girl right here, right? One of them is the witty girl. Is that true? Yeah, because this outdated card say they are both from the past, but their energy is still lingering. Yes, one of them is very witty. Yeah, their energy is really lingering. Do you still have contact with her? The witty one? I'm telling you, they have not forgotten you, whatever the case may be. You're cute too, ain't you? I bet you hear that all the time. If you don't, you should, because I can actually see. You don't even know how charming you are, for real. She was into me, you think? They have not forgotten you. You are the one who got away. One of them has really good energy, the other would. Oh, yeah. Here's, okay. Wow, this is blowing my mind because I'm seeing all of this stuff. Like, you really had both of them in their feelings. There was a lot of anger here. Not with you, but the one, I'm just going to use this word, bitchy girl, was really, really at this other girl's throat. And but neither one of them have forgotten you. And they're still trying to figure out how to get back to you. But they know each other like in real time, like they're having conversations about you for real. This is what I'm telling you. When I see all of this knight and sword, when all this knight and page of swords and cups energy, boy, you one of them Hallmark brothers. That's what I call them. You know them brothers be on them Hallmark movies. Or the guys, I just call all guys brothers. But if you know the guys who be on those Hallmark movies, they just be cute and living their life, and they have it going on, but everybody knows it but them. Yeah. Okay, here's the envy card. So there is some jealous energy, but it's reversed right here because this Queen of Swords, her energy is winning out. She is starting to energetically box out that other girl. Yeah, so that energy is fading, okay? And this keeping you a secret is reversed. I would not be surprised. Yeah, Tech got the juice, Deshaun. I'm telling you, Tech got the juice and don't know it. Those are the best kind, though. Very, very humble, okay? But don't be surprised if that witty girl, if she doesn't reach out to you soon, okay? But whatever you do, tell that bugaboo, if she reaches out to, the mean one, if she reaches out, block her on everything. And if you're interested in the witty girl, go ahead and be with her, but tell her to keep y'all business in-house. Don't tell that other girl and nobody else at work nothing about you, okay? Yeah, that's what I was just saying. This is the gossip card in reverse. Tell her to keep her mouth shut about y'all's relationship. Okay? Deshaun, I love me a Hallmark guy too, girl. Yeah. Tell her to keep that to herself. Don't tell nothing of. Oh, it's another thing I'm hearing. Y'all funny. Definitely don't tell nothing about your sex life, because yeah, you a real lover boy. That's what I'm hearing. You know how to make the ladies swoon. Okay then. That's your reading, Tech on Wheels. You got love coming in, but you have to be careful. You really have to be careful with, because you don't know how great a guy you are, and that's wonderful. That being humble, stay humble like that. But you just don't even know. You be out here having women swooning and ain't even trying. But then if you give them the least amount of attention, and especially in the bedroom, oh, they gonna lose their mind. Just let them live, okay? Yeah, so you can replay the lives. It lost battery. Okay. You can actually rewind within the while the live is still going. So whatever part you missed, you can go back and rewind. All right. Okay, CD, you're doing such a great job. You're very welcome. All right. Who's next on the list? I have already shuffled or reset the cards. I've reset the 2 decks. You guys hit that like and subscribe button, okay? Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ain't that right, Mr. Mad Hatter? Ain't that right, boo? Tell him to hit that like and subscribe. Y'all want to know who I'm talking to? I have kind of shot myself in the foot with the universe, y'all. I I have to be very, very careful when I ask the universe for something. I have to be specific and I have to give a timeline, because if I don't, it will manifest like that. I have been wanting me a pet for many, many years, but I'm allergic to everything. Okay, I'm so allergic. But I was telling the universe, I said, I definitely can't do cats because I'm deadly allergic to those. And I can't do dogs because I'm allergic to them, but they're also extremely high maintenance, okay? So I told the universe I would like me a cat, not a cat, but a rabbit or a bird, okay? And then, so I mulled it over for a few hours, and I said, you know what? I think a bunny would suit me, but I'm afraid I might be allergic to them, right? But I really, really want me a bunny. And I'm sure that there are ways I can work around the allergies as long as it's not as bad as like cat allergies would be. I said this on a Saturday. I said it on a Saturday. No, let me get it right. I said this on a Monday, okay? Today's Wednesday, right? I said this on a Monday, and I kid you not, the very next afternoon, my neighbor knocks on my door with a bunny rabbit. Knocks on my door with a bunny. I'm telling you guys, the very next day, the day after I was thinking it, I want me a bunny. My neighbor knocks on the door, and I wanted a white rabbit, okay? All white rabbit. My neighbor knocks on the door with this person right here. Say hello, Mr. P. Doodles. Y'all, I was not prepared for Mr. Pinky Doodles. I was not. So, Pinky Doodles needs a lot of things. Right now, all I have is the basics, but I've got pages of stuff that teaches me how to take care of him. I'm making an appointment to get his claws clipped, and you guys hit the like and subscribe, okay? I gotta get an enclosure. I gotta get like tons and tons. That's what I say. Gotta be specific. Universe, send the money along with the rabbit, okay? And send the stuff the rabbit gonna need. Oh, did I tell you? Did I let you guys know that I'm allergic? So I've been taking Zyrtec so that I can keep this rabbit, because I love I love Mr. Pinky Doodles, okay? Hey, Charlie Brown. How are you? So, yeah, it was absolutely magical, T.I. Hey, Alice, you said it's a hairless breed? Yeah, I can't, I don't like cats in that regard. They gotta have fur, but I don't like the ones without they look weird. They weird me out. The cats without the fur. But yeah, so thank you. So yeah, I just got to get tons of stuff, and I'm sitting up here asking the universe, like, why you playing on my top? Why you playing in my face? Why you send me a rabbit with no money? You know I can't take care of this rabbit with my hopes and dreams. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Gina. Thank you. All right. So, but if you guys wanted to donate to help take care of Mr. Pinky Doodles, please do so. I would love to help. All right. But Pinky Doodles, at first I was gonna name him Mad Hatter, right? Oh, the hairless cats do have they still have dander too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, that Zyrtec has been my friend. And then I have hardwood, so, well, vinyl or whatever it is. But I'm able to keep down a lot of the dander. I wipe down all the time. Um, and then I ordered some of that spray that you can wipe them down with. Just all kinds of things. He really needs, okay, so this is how I got him, okay? And I know the universe sent us to each other, all right? The universe was like, to hell with needing the money. Pinky needs a place to go. I was going to name him Mad Hatter because apparently he does have an attitude, okay? We're going to figure it out. But he was one of several bunnies who was brought to a mall where people rent out those little rooms or whatever to do photo shoots for Easter. He was several bunnies that were brought in to do a photo shoot, and the people just left them in there, y'all. They were in there for days and days and days. Probably, I don't know how long, but a long, long time. Like close to maybe 3 weeks. With no food, no water, just in all of their own excrement and stuff like that. How they survived that long, they were just living off of all the stuff that had been like thrown out there. Okay. Yeah, it was just terrible, Charlie Brown. But my friend happens to work at that mall, and she does security, so she was told to go over there and check, because I guess somebody had been complaining. And the guy, she got there just in time. Honestly, I'm telling you, the universe saved Pinky for me, because she got there just in time, because the guy was saying he had just been sent from halfway downstate to come and pick up these rabbits. But the guy who owned them didn't want the rabbits back. He told him to leave the rabbits on the side of the road. These are domesticated rabbits. They wouldn't have lasted a hot minute, you know? And so she was like, well, I can take one of them. And I think the guy called his wife to take the other two. But yeah, I just the thought of it. Yeah, I know, CD. It's terrible. It's terrible. So I think that's why he kind of has an attitude with me. You know, he's got to really realize that I'm here to love on him and stuff. So he will nip at my fingers when I try to change out his food and, you know, little stuff like that, because I guess he's thinking I'm taking his food from him, you know. So he don't like it. Like he ain't trying to hear it. I feel like we're lucky to have each other, T.I. I do, you know, because I have gotten where I have so much love. Like, even though I have a lover and he's a sweetie pie, like, you know, he's a Hallmark dude, okay? But he works a lot, you know. His days are like, what, 16 to 18 hours long. And so we don't get to spend a lot of time together. And my children are grown. All of my grandkids are like, you know, everywhere but here. So I just needed something to love on. I love on you guys, obviously, but I see you guys twice a week on Sundays and Wednesdays. But I just needed something to love on. So now we have Mr. Pinky Bottoms. So, yes, people can be really, really cruel, you know, CD. But, yeah, if you guys want to donate to help take care of Mr. Pinky Bottoms, I will drop my Cash App tag in the link in the comments, and you guys can go to my About section and click on that support and to buy me a coffee. You say, Charlie Brown, karma is turned into a rabbit in this next life. Could you imagine? Turn him into something gross, teacher. All Well, thank y'all for hearing my little rant about my new baby. My new baby Pinker Doodles. We gonna get it right. We gonna be together. Everything gonna work out for us. Okay. Who is next? Oh, come back as a carrot? That'll be funny. All right, CD, who's next? Thank you guys for all the likes and the subscribes that are coming in. 23 Air J, you were told to follow the white rabbit. I always wanted me a white rabbit. I've been obsessed with them since reading Alice in Wonderland as a little kid. Okay, teacher, you're next. Okay. All right, the cards have been reset. Let's do this right here. Go ahead and put your question in the comments. Charlie Brown, the list is not open, but I remember you saying that you would try to get here on time. Last week you said you would try to get here on time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see where we are in just a bit. And if I still have the energy, I will go ahead and do a reading for you, okay? And that also depends on how much time CD has, because I don't want to take up too much of CD's time as well, okay? Because CD is moderating alone. Does that sound fair, Charlie Brown? Oh, okay, CD is being kind. Gonna add you anyway. Look at you, getting favor. Okay. Neo is in your head, 23 Air J. Go in there and talk to him. Teacher, I'm clearing the energy. I want you to go ahead and take a couple deep breaths. Put your question in the comment section, okay? Okay. Okay. All right. We want to know. Now, teacher, I actually do have some new cards on the way that actually pinpoint timelines specifically. So if we don't get a specific pinpoint tonight, hopefully if you're in here early enough Sunday, I'll be able to use those cards to get an answer for you, okay? So we are actually going to use the clarifying life situations cards, okay? And see if we can get a specific or a more specific time. Because the thing about it, we all know that time is not actually real, it's very relative. But also circumstances and events in life change because we are creatures who have been gifted with free will. We can all make decisions that can change the trajectory of a life just like that, okay? You guys hit that like and subscribe button. I think you might have gotten this the last time. Steady progress. Patience is your ally. Okay. Patience is your ally. I think you might have got that one last time. The card's telling you to hold on and chill out. Give us more. See if we can get more on the timeline here. Stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. So yeah, I think I was telling you last time that a lot of this is going to depend on how, wow, you and your feelings right now. Is that why I'm dropping all these cards? Hey, Random A. How are you? Walter, is it? I already know. I'm just acting up. Okay, and this is behind the veil. This card is very interesting, okay? Because it says, welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. So that's another thing I was about to say. Sometimes the universe doesn't want you to know because it needs you to work on detachment and self-love more. Hey, Ray. You see what I mean? Because I think that was your answer the last time, if I'm not mistaken, is to work on detachment and build more of your self-love. So, yeah. So if the universe doesn't want you to get an exact answer right now. Okay. Because there's more self-growth, but you've got to work on detachment, because what I'm hearing right now is that until you master, see more about his life. Okay, we'll read more about that. But as far as a timeline, until you master the aspect of detachment, that's focusing in completely on yourself and your life and just knowing that your love is meant to be and you will reconnect without actually focusing on that, then you keep pushing the timeline. You're not closing the gap of you two coming back together. Okay? If you want to close that gap, you have to master detachment, because what'll happen is when they do come back, you will be so focused on, wow. When they do come back, you would be so focused on them that you will lose yourself. And they would leave again, because that's a lot of pressure. It's really hard when we put everything that we are and know and believe and am into another person to the point where we lose ourselves. It's just as hard for the other person as it is for you. Okay? So it just kind of puts a wedge between you. So there are frequencies that you can listen to help you with detachment. There's one on, I think it's High Frequency Guru. It's called Detached, Unbothered, and Thriving is the title of the video. I personally listen to it at least 2 or 3 times a week, because my lover does work so much and I do get to missing him a lot. I don't want to put pressure on him to try and spend more time with me, because he loves his job. He loves his work. Work is a big deal for him. I love a working man, okay? Trust me, I love a man who works, loves to work, knows what he is and what he's doing with that. So I don't want to interfere with that. I also don't want to get so caught up in, what is he doing? When is he going to see me? When are we going to spend time? Blah, blah, blah. That I can't focus on even the things that I want to do to the fullest. I'm making my entire thoughts, life, mind, everything about him and spending time with him. So it does help that when we do spend time together, we cherish those moments more. We're more connected, and our relationship stands up and it holds up to, just, we don't really have a lot of conflict, but if something comes up, we're just able to peacefully and quietly talk about it. And, there's so much forgiveness without the need to forgive. You feel me? So you do want a relationship where you are the main focus of your life. They are the main focus of their lives. But when you come together, you focus on each other equally and lovingly. Okay? So let's see if we can learn more about what he's up to. But what I want to tell you is As long as he's happy, then that's the main thing. Okay? That's really the energy you really want to be putting out. Not necessarily knowing what he's doing, but saying to the universe, you know, just make sure he's happy and that I'm happy. And then just go on from there. Does he struggle with some kind of addiction? That you know of? He mentioned once. Is he an artist of some kind, like a singer or a painter? Okay. He loves literature. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You asked the question, right? So I'm just going to answer the question. What I'm looking at is rather difficult, but it's not terrible. It's just not the being happy thing to the fullest, okay? This is probably another reason why the universe isn't bringing you together right now. So it's time to really start praying for him. He has genius energy, but he's that tortured genius, okay? All of his artistic and creative ability is very much high level, okay? It's not average. It's very exceptional ability. Any kind of artistic or creative ability that he has. You say, yeah. Yeah, it's next level. Okay? But he is really struggling. He's struggling with wondering if he's getting too old for the things that he wants. He's struggling with finding his own life rhythm. He's possibly in some debt or struggling he's taking risks trying to get himself on track, but they're not working out for him. Okay? He's not willing right now to be devoted to anyone else. Because it looks like he's deep into shadow work at this time. Okay? You can see through his channel updates. Yeah. It looks like he's deep into shadow work at this point. He's really trying to figure out like who he is and where he wants to go, because he just is feeling like he's almost like time is running out for him, or he's getting too old, you know. That whole tortured artist vibe is just really getting to him. So it's a good time to just pray for him, send him positive vibes. But the happier you are, the better the vibes, good vibes that you can send him, okay? Why does he act like he's into a new person? because he doesn't have to give anything real to that person, because he's not being real with himself right now. He's still searching for who he is. So it's quite possible he probably believes he's into that person because he doesn't have to give them too much. He wouldn't have to give that person as much as he would need to give you, because the universe is not going to let you have anything less than the best. Okay? Yeah. She's what we call in the streets a placeholder. That's sad. I mean, I feel sorry for her in that regard, if she's really into him. But matter of fact, pray for both of them. Pray that she'll come to her senses and go on about her own self-love journey. Because he is not her person. You said they just use him and take advantage of him. Yeah. All right, that is your reading, sweetheart. CD, who is next? I think I shuffled these, didn't I? I'll give them one more good pass while we get the next person. Whoever's next, you're very welcome, teacher. Whoever's next, go ahead and put your question in the comments. Hello, Kenneth. So it's you, Mina, who's next? Yeah, I know I shuffled these already. Okay, Mina, go ahead and put your question in the comment section for me. Okay. And go ahead and take a couple deep breaths for me, okay? All right. You guys go ahead and put your questions in the comments. I mean, put your, not that. Sorry. It's some strange energy. Just kind of blew in right then. I gotta throw this out. Hit that like and subscribe on your way in. I did get her question, CD. Yeah, look at this. You've been on a healing journey, Miss Mina. Miss Mina, you've been on a healing journey. I saw your question, when will you find true love? I'm already pulling your cards. Y'all hit that like and subscribe. Miss Mina, you've been on a healing journey. Look at this right here. You say yes. Mm-hmm. I know you have, honey, because it is working in your favor. Thank you. So what I'm getting is your judgment is no longer clouded about who you are. Okay? There's no sense of imbalance around you seeing and knowing for yourself who you are, because you have been healing, you have been releasing, purifying, and cleansing, because it's a fullness of you that has come to bear at this time to call in this twin flame love, okay? This true intimate bond here, all right? Because you were used to dealing with people who didn't want commitment, all right? But that is a totally different timeline. Let me put this down so you can see your cards, all right? This healing journey has brought you to this twin flame connection. This is somebody you can actually confide in, okay? You have overcome these people who are just don't want to commit, who left you hopeless, but you're no longer hopeless at this time, all right? And you're not chasing anymore, okay? You have done all you're going to do as far as being anybody's plaything. You definitely have something real coming in here, because even the people that you were messing with, there was really no real chemistry or attraction. You were actually doing a lot of charity work when it came to who you were dealing with. They weren't even like your real person. Yeah, but then you started coming clean with yourself. You started showing your true self to yourself and started coming clean. And you know, this came out this way, but you're no longer trapped in those cycles, okay? You're no longer stuck or tied down. Bottom of the deck energy, your divine masculine is on its way, okay? So this is a twin flame and divine masculine that's coming, okay? This is somebody that's not going to leave. You don't have to worry about the ghosting. You don't have to worry about them doing those disappearing acts. You wondering if they're really there for you, if they're really committed. Yeah, all that's going out the window. No silent treatment, okay? No games to be played here. This person is not going to mince words. When it comes to you, they're going to tell you exactly how they feel about you. Oh, my Cash App isn't in the description. I usually don't put it in there, but I'll put it in there. Thank you, MJ. That's sweet of you. Okay, yeah, because your intuition, you have tapped into that. You have really tapped into like your inner knowing, and that's how you're going to know who this person is. You are closing the gap very speedily in that timeline. You are really coming quickly into who this person is, that connection, that bond. Thank you. This person is someone who is loyal as you are, okay? And there's going to be no rejection on their part. If you have any kind of issues with feeling abandoned, okay, from other relationships, you don't have to worry about that with this person. So to answer your question, will you have true love? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And your healing journey has paved the way for that. And one thing that I'd like to tell people, Mina, is don't stop that once you meet somebody. Whatever you've been doing to heal yourself, keep doing it. If you've been meditating, don't cancel meditating to go on a date. Right? Meditate and then go on your date. All right? If you've been doing yoga, if you've been seeing a therapist, if whatever you've been doing to heal, Keep doing that after you meet somebody and throughout the relationship. Okay? Because the person that they met is the person that they love, is the person who's been taking care of themselves. That's the person that they like. That's what I was saying earlier. Nobody wants somebody who gives up their whole life for them. That's a lot of pressure. Okay, you're very welcome. Okay, MJ. I appreciate you wanting to help out with Mr. Pinky Bot and Pinky Doodles. Mr. Pinky Doodles is let me see if I can find where I wrote down that cash tag last time. I know CD, didn't I write it down last time? There it is. I know it's backwards, but I don't know how to write reverse backwards. It's $SUNLOV like Victor AIRE. Sun Love Bear. That is my English name. Thank you, Charlie Brown. Okay. No, how many we got on the list? We're not reopening the list. But you can put this Cash App tag in the description box for the people, please, CD. $Sun Love Air. AIRE. Okay. SUNLOV AIRE. 23 Air J Sun is your nickname? Yeah, Sun is Sunshine actually is Jua in English. But yeah, that's my English name. You guys hit that like and subscribe. We're at 1.5. All right. Did you get it, MJ? Who's next? Let me see. Is there a way I can write it? I don't even know how to write in the comments on my own thing, y'all. Because I don't see a place to put them myself. Let me see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Is this it? Nope. Yeah, that's it, CD. That's exactly it. Thank you so much. And you don't have to worry about if it's lowercase or uppercase. I think it'll go through. And you should see my picture pop up. Okay. But I thank you, MJ, and any and everyone else who wants to donate to help out with Mr. Pinky Doodles. Because I tell you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right. CD, who's next, sweetheart? I know you keep posting the list, but yeah, my energy is getting a little low now, so I have to like stay moment to moment. If you know you're next. What is this? What did I do here? Unpin. Okay. All right. I am going to pin. Okay, CD, I pinned the Cash App. So you don't have to keep putting it. Okie dokie. You found me. Okay, MJ. Patricia, yes. Do you say your last name Deveray or Devore? How you say it? Because it's so pretty. Patricia Devereaux. Patricia Deveray. However you say it, it just sounds so regal and demure. Okay. Thank you, MJ. I am so happy to have him in my life. It's French. Yeah, I figured as much. All right, go ahead and put your thank you, MJ. I need all the love and light I can get, honey. Me and him gonna be all right though. We gonna be okay. We found each other at the right time. A year from now, I'll be telling that story, and I won't have so much pain in my heart for Mr. Pinky Doodles. Yeah. I clean his cage twice a day. Okay, Patricia. Thank you, Random Aid. All right. Yes, that's my Cash App that's pinned. And thank you for coming through. You know, I always love having your energy here. I'm waiting on Patricia to put her question in the comments for me. But you said that's a poppin' name, Air J. So by your name, 23 Air J, I'm assuming you're a Jordan fan, right? Meaning Michael Jordan. Oh, MJ, you're French too? Yes, Patricia is next. I'm waiting on her to put her question in the comment section. The cards have been reset already. We're already an hour and a half. We only have 2 more after Patricia, which is great. Patricia, you still here, sweetie? Okay, put your question, what you want answered in the comment section for me, okay? You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, please. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, we hit over 1,000 subscribers in our last live. So give yourselves a hand. Let's see some hand claps because we finally made it over 1,000. Now all we're trying to do is get our watch time so we can talk to somebody at YouTube about that shadow ban. Oh, yeah. When I first got shadow banned, it stressed me out so much. Like I was stressed out about it for like a whole month. And then I started doing some healing work on another level and some other things. And that put the whole shadow ban thing into perspective for me because I detached from it. I detached from it and I focused on something that I could actually like do and just really did some other inner work. Okay, Miss Patricia, let's ask the cards. Let's see what Danny got going on for real. But yeah, when you just focus on your inner work, other things work themselves out, you know. So the universe showed me a way that I can get what I need without having to depend on YouTube to do what they're supposed to do. Thank you, Tech on Wheels. I appreciate the subscription. Thank you. Yeah, you guys like and subscribe. Patricia, go ahead and give a couple deep breaths for me, okay? Hit that like and subscribe for me, you guys. Things got so much better once I charged my amethyst and put it around my neck. And one CD, unfortunately, had to block those couple people because I don't know how they pierced the veil, but they got behind that joker. And I'm not saying they were bad people, but they didn't come behind the veil with good energy, okay? Release. Patricia, you said Danny is seeing someone else, or he told you he's seeing someone else? I don't know if you're interested in having a person of your own, but if you are, this is not your person. Your spirit team is telling you to be aware of your value, okay? To become more self-important, to think of yourself in a higher and deeper way. Yeah, I just keep hearing, be aware of your value, be aware of your value. Because you don't really need to be in this person's orbit because they have a lot of karma to clear. Which is, yes, he is seeing someone else. Which is why that they have, your spirit team has really put in place this distance via this other person so that you can gain some perspective and see that you are better off and happier without him. Okay, so that you can clear your head, so that you can understand that your value is very, very beautiful. Thank you, Linda. Hey, Fred, good morning to you. But yeah, they have so much karma to clear. You don't want to be in that space. Okay? They can't resist what's happening to them. This is them trying to keep you from going into something like just an empty, hollow hole. This is the perspective that you need to use. That you are better off without this Danny person. Okay? Because there's just this shallow hole that he lives in. And I know you're saying, oh, that doesn't sound like him. But yeah, it may sound like him. But there's a very shallow hole that he lives in. Yeah. He does not see you in the most beautiful light. He doesn't think of you. He's not really missing you. He's not really that sexually attracted to you, okay? He's in no ways obsessed with you. He doesn't feel like you being out of his life is a mistake. That's the kind of personality that I'm getting. I don't like to label people narcissists, but I am getting some narcissistic vibes here because you will have no peace. See this peace in reverse? You will have no peace in that connection. He's not even capable of it because there's so much karma that he's living under right now. And what I'm hearing is, and you can tell me if this true, but I'm hearing that this isn't a huge surprise for you. It's kind of like this reading is not really an eye opener, but it's more of a confirmation of something that you felt. Is that true? Yeah, you've got to go stone cold silent on him. And this is another indicator of narcissism when your spirit team tells you to free someone out or go quiet. That is really one of the only ways to break a narcissistic bond is to go no contact. So that's one more confirmation there. And like I said, I don't like to label people that, but there are people who are heavily leaning toward that side, and we can't ignore it. Okay, yeah, he doesn't see your beauty or your value in the least little bit. And to be honest, you shouldn't see any in him either, because what I'm feeling, sensing, seeing is there's a lot to be desired by that way. Okay. And there is stuff that you don't even know. There's stuff about him and he'll never admit to it, even if you find out about it. He's just the kind of person that will basically drive you nuts. Yes, Linda, silence is best when it comes to those kinds of things. Okay? Yeah. He's no one that you can build a firm foundation with. Yeah, this is Danny. That's who you asked me about. That's who I asked the cards to reveal. Him seeing somebody else was a favor to you from the universe. Being around somebody that has a lot of karma to clear. It's like being in a crowded theater when someone is shooting. You don't want to be there. Hey, Sherry. Sherry said karma times 10. Yeah, she did. That's all I deal in is truth. You know. Will they stay long term? You mean the girl? Will the girl stay long term? It doesn't matter how long she's there. He's got so much karma to clear. I would just walk away and never look back. Because your spirit team can't give you what you need if he's anywhere in your orbit. Can't give you what you want. They're telling you, don't be conflicted about this. They're not giving you mixed messages. They're being very clear. The same way with this perspective card here. Okay? They are being very clear. You see this clear head space down at the bottom here? They are very, very clear about what they're telling you. They are really trying to save you a lot of heartache and headache. Hey, Sherry. Pride, arrogance, ego, that's him. This card tried to jump out earlier and I put it back because I was like, surely he's not that bad. So I was like, maybe it was a misflip. But for it to come around again, yeah. He is very full of ego. And he's steady building karma. Okay? Very dishonest and deceptive. You remember me telling you earlier that there are some things that even if you found out about it, he would never never tell the truth. Will he stay out of prison? Well, with this spider web, you see this spider web like a cage here? Possibly he won't. Okay? But he will never ever be honest with you. So at this point, you've really just got to decide what you want. Okay? You can't heal with him. There's no healing in this. I keep getting all these weird cards trying to flip. Here's the emotional storm. Here's the hoping card in reverse. There's no hope here. And your last card, this is the 1 day card in reverse. Your spirit team is telling you, don't think one day will be. No. In this lifetime, this is not your person, and this person is not good for anyone in this lifetime. Okay? No matter when the day comes, it won't be for you. But again, we all have free will, you know. We're free to do what we like, but your spirit team has answered your question very, very clearly. Okay? Hi, Linda, how are you? These are actually oracles. I have several types of oracle cards and tarot, but I just let the ether and those beings in the ether, the Most High, whoever comes through more clear at the time, tell me which cards to use. Everything is personal here. All right. See, it sound like that red-eyed MF's talking. Girl, you funny. Hey, Annie. All right. So if you guys are new, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe for me. Okay. Damn, Sharon, 20 years. That's a lot. That's almost that's a third of a lifetime, a fourth of a lifetime. Hey, Nalia. Hey, I got scammed. Okay. You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? Live life, you're next. The cards have been reset. You can go ahead and put your question in the comment section. You guys, if you're wondering why my Cash App tag is pinned, that's because I got me a new bunny rabbit and I'm raising money to help me get him situated and set up so he can be happy, healthy, and whole, just like his mama. Okay? I'm sending light and love, Linda. All right, live life. You still in the room? We are going on 2 hours, so we're going to wrap up here. If you're not here, I'm going to move on to Charlie Brown. Thank you, Linda. Bless you as well. You guys hit that like and subscribe, okay? Live life. Are you here? Charlie Brown, you still here? Okay, we're gonna give Live Life another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and put your question in the comments for me, Charlie Brown. Oh, you pre-wrote your question, honey? That's probably like 30,000 comments ago. All right. Oh, you pre-wrote it. Okay, you pre-wrote it. Okay. Okay, general reading. Yes, that would be a general reading. You want to know, hey, Jonathan, you want to know where you are on your life path. All right, you're a she. I think that's even cuter. I was telling my boo that I had Charlie Brown and Linus in the chat last time. But I think it's even cuter that you're a girl. And I told him based on the name, about how you spelled it, I thought you were a girl. Or a she, I should say. Yeah. All right. So general life path. We're going to start with the tarot. Take a couple deep breaths for me. We still got smoke going. Hey, Candy. I want you to breathe real deep, like as deep into your lungs and belly as you can. Hold it for 4 seconds and then slowly let it out for 4 seconds, okay? What's your favorite color, Charlie Brown? Hello, Jael. Aloha to you as well. That's a question I don't normally ask, but I'm just seeing all this stuff here. You're welcome, Jael. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is silver and black? Okay. Do you ever accent that with red? Do you have something in your house that's red, or is there a favorite outfit that's red, something like that? Swimsuit is your favorite one? Do you have two guys who want your attention? Yeah, because you're a real lover girl. Not that you know of. Okay, so this is you right here, okay? Magician energy. Very, very creative, action-oriented, a great manifester. exuding with self-confidence. All right. Just very creative and skilled. Queen of Cups energy here. Compassionate, comforting, very nurturing, has lots of healing energy, emotionally stable, great intuition, okay, and extremely caring. You're on your healing journey, okay. This is your natural energy. You also have Earth Angel energy, very balanced and harmonic, okay, patient, sensible, all right, just able to find meaning in things and so much purpose. But there is a Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands, both upright in the mix right here in the middle of your energy. Okay? So I want to know more about who these two knights are. I mean, who this king and who this knight. That's what got you in trouble in the last relationship. I can dig it, but these two energies are upright. So they could be a part of you because they are in the mix of this. A very hard worker, someone who is used to routine, very productive and efficient. Also a visionary, maybe even an entrepreneur, able to see the big picture, a natural leader. Okay? So it could be, you could be all of this greatness right here. This could be you balancing both your masculine and feminine energies and having that topped off with angel energy. That kind of would get you in trouble in relationships if you are not vibrating at your highest. Okay? So this is possibly you right here. This is wow. This is your natural essence. You're like the bomb.com. Like there's really the Magician and Temperance. This is God status. Have you had a venture that you're doing, like an entrepreneurial venture or something that you've been working hard at to try to manifest, to make come to pass? Yeah, but there was some deception and manipulation. Somebody who was all talk. Yeah. Then here comes this Eight of Swords. Yeah, this was somebody who was very young-minded, like couldn't really just all talk, very hasty and haphazard in their action, just acted very immaturely. When you are somebody who's very, very, again, productive and, able to bring things together. All right. And they evoked a lot of negative thoughts in you. You felt entrapped and imprisoned with this person. But your energy, your aura is magnificent. I don't know why I'm seeing that red bathing suit. Okay, but here's the Six of Wands coming in with lots of progress. Victory and self-confidence again. That goes along with that Magician energy. Is it about to be summertime where you are? Because, girl, that red bathing suit about to bring you some good luck. I just keep seeing it. You planning a vacation or something? Charlie Brown, you still there, huh? Yeah. So here comes the Three of Wands right after the Six of Wands. And while I'm seeing this red bathing suit, preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, and overseas opportunities. Okay? So if you've been planning a venture, if you've been thinking about doing something major, or you're already in the process of, starting something that is very lucrative or could be very lucrative for you, but it's not something that you have to be tied to like behind a desk or something. It's something dealing with like travel. Okay. It has been challenging. You will have competition and stuff with this 7 of Wands. So you got the 6 of Wands and 7 of Wands. This is progress, but it's also you being able to maintain. Oh, wow. This is also you being able to maintain control and, just make steady progress here. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that came out the other way. I flipped it. My bad. This is so... Hold on. Pinky Doodles. This is an amazing person with amazing opportunities. Okay, so 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. All right. Along with this magician energy, you literally have massive manifestation power. And then the 3 of Wands on top of that. Okay. This 8 of Wands is swift, rapid movement. Okay. Manifesting quickly. And then also could represent air travel. Along with this 3 of Wands, there is something out there you got to travel through the sky to get. But it's definitely for you. Wait a minute. Are the comments still rolling? Did the comments stop? I think my comments might have stopped, you guys. Okay. They do that once in a while. But yeah. But this is saying that you've possibly been holding back. Okay, afraid of taking risks. I'm not sure if any of this is true because my comments have stopped and I can't see nothing you're saying. And I don't know what YouTube is doing. They always start hating on me. Every time I start doing good, they'll start hating on me and doing things that are unhelpful. You guys hit that like and subscribe button if you're here. Charlie Brown, I am really feeling this message, and I hope that it is indeed accurate and getting through to you. I am pretty sure that it is. This is the Moon card in reverse. So if you do have any fear around this, okay, or any inner confusion, you can release that and let that go, okay? You don't have to feel insecure about anything that you want to do, anywhere you might want to go, because your magician energy, your King of Wands energy, your Knight of Pentacles energy, your Queen of Cups energy, your Earth Angel energy, all of that is really upright and in great position here, okay? And then this is the 6 of Cups. This is great family energy here as well, being very supportive of you, okay? And you really just being able to just be kind of like childlike again. This is the Strength card, okay? This is the last card for your reading. Since I'm not able to read the comments, I'm going to go ahead, and we're at the top of the hour at 2 hours right now. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. But yeah, just have a lot of compassion for yourself, okay? You are very influential. You have a lot of inner strength, okay? Again, Queen of Cups energy, very compassionate, but also courageous and strong when you're acting in this great upright energy here, okay? So release any fear, any doubt around anything that you want to do. The universe wants to do it for you and with you, okay? And keep that red bathing suit on standby, honey, and make sure your passport is up to date, because it is time for you to do your thing. All right. You guys hit that like and subscribe button if you're new here. So I am glad Charlie Brown was the last person on the list, because the fact that I can't see any more comments, would kind of worry me otherwise. But we made it through. CD, I don't know. I'm hoping that you too can still hear me and see me and know that I'm here, and I apologize. I'm going to apologize on behalf of YouTube for them shutting down the comments. They do tend to do that sometimes. I think maybe it has to do something with possibly the amount of messages that have to be deleted, or people put in timeout, or maybe some people actually go and report my live for one reason or the other, because folks just be in here hating or whatever. I don't know. But that is your reading. I hope everyone has enjoyed yourselves tonight. CD, I am sending big, big loving hugs, and thanks to you for your kindness. And you did a wonderful job with the comments once again, and just managing and moderating those. I loved everybody who came in with all that positive energy tonight to help us get through everything. Thank you if you donated for Mr. Pinky Bottoms. Pinky Bottoms. That's another rabbit somebody else has. But Mr. Pinky Doodles, thank you guys for donating for him. That's why, if anybody's wondering why my cash tag is there, I just got a new rabbit. We rescued him, and we're trying to get him set up pretty well. So we got some, we're trying to get some donations in. So thank you guys if you did that. And if you see this later and you want to do that, I don't typically put my Cash App in the description or anything, but you can donate by using that link where it says support in my description. It'll have buy me a coffee or whatever. It'll have preset amounts, but you can actually put any amount you want to there. Okay. All right, then. You guys have been amazing and wonderful. I will be back Sunday. I'm not sure if it'll be 6 or 7. I'm waiting to hear back from Roa. But I'm thinking probably 6, because I do tend to have more energy and feel better when I start at 6 and end earlier, which is just 8 now. Normally that going to 9 o'clock, it really, really drains me. Okay. So, but anyway, thanks again. Love you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not. And make sure you turn on all your notifications so you'll know when I am here, because who knows, sometimes I may do a pop-up live and not one of my scheduled ones. Okay. All right. So Sunday at 6 o'clock p.m. I'll see you guys. And until next time, I am Jua, and you have been read. Good night.